Hello BBN. This year is going to be insane. And check this out. Jaland Lowe said, Trent Noah might be the best shooter I've ever seen. These guys are already getting in the swing of things and are going to do an excellent job. Let's get to the news. There's something in the air in Lexington, Kentucky. Something that seems to be being meticulously cared for by experienced and talented hands. If the first year of the Mountain Mamba was a glimpse of the future, the second year promises to be an explosion of potential turned into reality. And at the center of this storm is Trent Noah, a young wing whose name already echoes as a promise for those passionate about blue and white basketball. It's no exaggeration to say that this could be the year that Noah becomes not only a local standout, but a guy to be reckoned with in general. When Jaland Lowe, for his competitive background and having played alongside elite shooters, makes a statement as blunt as Trent Noah might be the best shooter I've ever seen, the words carry weight. This isn't just lip service. Here Lowe knows what he's talking about. He shared the court with Blake Hinson, a player who made 42.1% of his three-point attempts last season, attempting nearly 8 attempts per game. But when he puts Noah in a tier above Hinson, it feels like a premonition of something big, a promising rookie. He's a clutch performer. His ability to step up in the big games was evident during his rookie year, especially against Tennessee, where it seemed like the pressure of the bright lights only amplified his brilliance. His 33.3% three-point shooting might seem modest at first glance, but those who watched his games know that those numbers don't tell the whole story. When the stakes were high, Noah delivered memorable performances, showing flashes of a lethal instinct that now seems to be on the verge of full bloom. And it's not just about Noah. The addition of Jaland Lowe to the team adds an extra dimension to the team's collective development. His experience and clinical eye for the game are invaluable, especially for someone like Noah, who seems to be absorbing everything like a sponge. The interplay between the two is great. Lowe, respected, immediately recognizes Noah's technical excellence. That kind of synergy is rare, and Kentucky coach Mark Pope seems to be guiding this great team in a unique way. Pope, from the beginning of the offseason, has made it clear that he sees something special in Noah. His words were direct and full of conviction. It will be impossible for me to love Trent Noah more than I do right now. This is not just rhetoric. It is a profound recognition of the impact Noah can have, both in the present and in the legacy of the program. For Pope, Noah is not just another player. He is a central piece of a larger vision, someone who can transcend generations and forever embed his name in the rich history of Kentucky basketball. The coach sees beyond the numbers and sees Noah's character, mindset, and passion, qualities that make him unique. But what really sets Noah apart? Perhaps it's his perfect combination of natural talent and relentless dedication. Not only does he possess one of the most technical and consistent shots ever seen from a player so young, but he also demonstrates an advanced understanding of how to use his imposing physique to create space and opportunities. He has a physical advantage over many defenders on the wing, allowing him to create space to launch his three-pointers or even finish with power around the basket. That versatility is rare and extremely valuable, especially in a sport where the ability to adapt to situations is crucial. And there's an intangible element to Noah that seems to resonate with everyone around him. His teammates, including Lowe, quickly realize that he's not only a great player, but also a quiet leader, someone who inspires by example. His work ethic is relentless, and his presence in the gym is felt even before the ball is kicked. He is the spirit of his hometown of Harlan, where he grew up as the 5th leading scorer in Kentucky State history, with an impressive 3,707 points in high school. This history of overcoming obstacles and consistency follows Noah like a shadow, reminding everyone that he is not just a raw talent, but rather the product of years of discipline and love for the game. That's a good thing. Let's keep going. There are times when sports become something bigger than just the court, the scores and stats, and something bigger. In the case of Kentucky basketball, under Mark Pope, that's happening in a profound and meaningful way. The 2025-26 season hasn't even started yet, but it's already clear that this will be a journey marked not only by performance on the field, but also by community, connection, and human impact off it. And if there was any doubt about basketball's role as a symbol of unity and resilience, the Wildcats' recent visit to tornado-ravaged areas in London, Kentucky, and the surrounding region dispelled any doubts. The gesture was simple but loaded with meaning, taking the team to the affected communities to hear their stories, share moments of solidarity, and help rebuild their lives emotionally and physically. For the players, it was a transformative experience. For the fans, it was a powerful reminder that Kentucky basketball is not just a team, but an institution rooted in the soul of the state. And for Mark Pope, it was the first real demonstration of his vision to give back to the community and show his athletes that wearing the blue and white means so much more than dribbling a ball or hitting shots. Colin Chandler, ever reflective, perfectly captured the spirit of the trip when he shared his thoughts in the video produced by UK Athletics. He spoke of the inspiration he felt when he saw how the communities devastated by the tornadoes came together, even in the face of unimaginable loss. It's really impressive to see how these people have responded to the challenge of losing everything in their lives and how focused they are on gratitude. Chandler said. His observation reflects a lesson that goes beyond basketball. The collective strength of a community can overcome even the cruelest adversity. And for the players, it's a reminder that they play a vital role in that larger narrative. Jaland Lowe, meanwhile, brought a personal and emotional perspective to the conversation. As someone new to the community, he admitted that the experience was a turning point in his understanding of what it means to represent Kentucky. "This is camaraderie. This is neighborliness," he said, noting how the stories he heard touched his heart. Lowe, who had already gained attention for his skill on the court, showed another side of his personality, sensitivity, and commitment to something bigger than himself. His comments about wearing the Kentucky on your chest take on even more weight when placed in the context of this humanitarian initiative. It's not just a uniform, it's a symbol of responsibility and belonging. Choosing North Laurel High School as one of the stops for the satellite camp had special symbolism. After all, it was there that Shepard, one of the program's greats, made his mark years ago. The players had the opportunity to interact with young fans, teaching them the fundamentals of the game and sharing stories of how basketball shaped their own lives. Now, the current Wildcats have the chance to do that not only as elite athletes, but as ambassadors of hope for a region that needs it more than ever. And then came the moment that cemented the financial and emotional impact of the visit. The presentation of a $40,000 check to Southern Kentucky Tornado Relief, the most impressive detail. All of the money came directly from the players. It was an idea that grew organically, as the players themselves began to think of ways to contribute. In a tangible way, Mark Pope, in recounting his initial conversations with Jeff Shepard, noted how the players embraced the cause from the beginning. They didn't just want to host a camp, they wanted to do something that would make a real difference. This sense of collective purpose is a direct reflection of the culture Pope is building in the program. For Colin Chandler, the experience served as a constant reminder of why they play. The more we get to know the people of Kentucky, the more inspired we are to play for something bigger than just ourselves, he said. That quote perfectly sums up the philosophy Pope is instilling in the team. It's not just about winning or losing. It's about representing something bigger, about being a beacon of hope for a community facing immense challenges. And at the same time, it's about understanding that basketball has the power to heal, unite, and inspire. That's really cool. Let me know what you think.